Hi guys, it's Cat's Creations here with this sugar skull inspired look. If you'd like to see how to achieve this pretty simple but unique look, just keep watching. Hi guys, so we're back again today with this sugar skull look. So first off, you just want to go ahead and apply the lightest foundation that you have. This is the lightest one that I had. I don't think it really looked white enough, but it did what I needed it to do. So just go ahead and apply that all over your face. And then I was going to use body paint, but then I was like, how about black eyeliner, because you can get a really precision line with it. So I just went in and followed the natural line around my eye socket on both eyes. And then this you gotta have a really steady hand with, because as you see I messed up right there. You gotta make sure that you try to stay as steady as you possibly can, because I did notice after I finished this look that one was a little bit bigger than the other one, but after I was done I was like, yeah, you know, whatever. And then going in with the NYX Smoky Red whatever palette that one is called, just go ahead and use the black. I personally do not like this one because, as you can see, it got everywhere, and then I was having to go back and fix things. I would say go in with a black that's not as dark first and build up the color, because this was a pain in the butt. Now that I've completed one eye, go ahead and do the other one the same way. Try to watch out for fallout, because as I said, this black color is so pigmented that it was just way too messy. So going in and taking the micellar water and like a cleaning pad, just go ahead and wipe off the excess fallout, because as you can see it didn't come off very easily. And then just go back in with the same foundation to go ahead and fix that, because again I won't be using that palette for a look like this because it was just way too messy. So going in with that same gel liner, just go ahead and make the lines to create the hollows of your cheek. I did have a hard time with this, so just take your time. I had to keep looking at a picture because it was just very complicated on trying to figure out where I wanted them to stop and where I wanted them to end. So just really take your time and create the design that you want, because trying to do it the original sugar skull way, where you carve out the hollows of your cheek and you go from there and making it look less dense, isn't easy. I tried that and it just didn't look right. So get creative, draw circles, swirls, anything that you want, and just make it your own. And going in with the white lipstick by Fantasy Makers, I think it's called, just go and put that on your lips, and then go ahead and do the white, white black lines for your teeth. So go ahead and precisely put them a little bit further apart than normal, because we aren't going to be doing teeth. These are just going to be lines that look like them. Now when you go ahead and do it over the white, make sure that you go back in, because the black's going to turn gray. As you see, I go over them a few times just to get them dark in color, because I don't want them gray. I want them as dark as possible, because I want my look to be very mysterious, and using a black color, it makes you look mysterious. Right here, I was just trying to make sure that I had the same amount of lines on both sides, because I want it to look uniform and not completely messy. And might I say, sitting in that same chair for an hour trying to complete this look was a hassle. Trying to open the gemstones, get the glue, get the brushes, all of that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pain in the butt. I did color parts of my cheek in with the same black shadow. As you can see, I was having a really hard time trying to get this dark. It's just not a good shade by NYX. It's dark, but I feel it's like not blendable at all. So I would suggest going in with a black eyeshadow that you prefer, because I sure didn't go in with one that I did. So just do that same way on both sides, fill them in. You can even do a different color, like a bright neon color, and you can even do red. Anything that you want. You don't necessarily have to do it in black, it's just what I wanted to do. So get creative, do what you want. That's the best way to describe doing looks like these, because you can do literally anything that you want and there's no rhyme or reason and you're not wrong when you do it. Yeah, I was having a little jam session because it gets boring after a while sitting in the same chair for a little bit. So I wanted to do my nose a little bit different, so I did one part higher than the other one and then did the other one lower, because I noticed everybody was doing them both the same and I'm like, you know, I'm not like everyone else, so let's just do something a little different. So that's where my thin and then thick line came in, because I was like, I want it to be different. So this is where I'm trying to figure out if I want to use eyelash glue for my rhinestones, because using Elmer's glue, it didn't work and I didn't really have anything else. So yeah, it's taken me a bit apparently. And then I was trying to decide if I wanted to put glitter on this look. That's what that was. I had glitter eyeliner, but then I was like, wait a minute. I could put rhinestones around my eyes, just the same. And then going in with a white eyeliner, just go ahead and make like a little white line to give it a little bit of depth. Because, you know, like, you're still alive, but you're trying to look dead. So I was tired of sitting in this chair. Really tired of sitting in this chair. Now going in with the eyelash glue, just go ahead and put that all over your head. Not all over your head. Scratch that. Just go ahead and put it in like a V shape. So I started putting them on, and they weren't really sticking because the eyelash glue was drying too fast, which is unusual. So as you can see, I was placing them, and then some of them started. And it was aggravating me. It was very aggravating, so I just took them all off. So this shows you what not to do. So I just took them all off. So redoing this, I got a brush and put the eyelash glue on the brush and made little lines of where I wanted to start out with. So this made it a lot easier for me to get the stones to stay in place, because I wasn't trying to fill in a big area quickly. So while the glue was drying, I was still able to place the gemstones on without them falling off every time I touched it. However, I'm not going to lie, trying to put them on your head with your fingers is not easy because they're very slippery, and I kept dropping them, and it was very aggravating because then I had to go up behind and pick all of them up because I had like 20 on the ground that should have been on my face. See, I keep dropping them, and you can't find them because they're so tiny, it's just really fun. But I enjoyed doing this simply because it was different. I'm not usually one to put glue and gemstones all over my face, so it was pretty interesting. So I created a V. You could create whatever you want. Some people have been creating spider webs on their face or doing their whole face with gemstones. Just creative and unique, so I decided I wanted it to look like a flower around my eye, so I was just putting gemstones around my eye. And again, they kept falling. It was a big pain in the butt. So try to put more glue on. The more glue, the better, because I think the more glue there is, the more it sticks, because I kept having them fall off, and it was just driving me crazy. It will drive you nuts if you're trying to do this in a rush. I'm not gonna lie. But just continue to do that all the way around on both eyes, and you will be good. So once I was done with that, I had some extras, and I was like, ooh, what if I put them in different areas on my face? So that's why I put those two there, and then I was like, I need something on my chin. My chin was way too bare, so I kind of made the same effect on my chin as I did my forehead, but then I made the gems go around my jawline, so you'll see. Definitely use brushes and maybe some tweezers, because touching them little things, they fall and slide and move, and it's just very, very aggravating. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Putting these gemstones on was really hard. They make it look like it's super easy, but in reality, it's not. It's really not. It's actually a big pain in the ass. So I don't know how they put them all over their face. Spirit gum or liquid latex or something, because they're actually only a temporary hold. I was done with that, a little bit of mascara, and that, ladies and gents, is my Halloween show. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and give me a like.